What is up, our football fan and Barca fan? Back again with another World Cup video. This is just gonna be very quickly. Hopefully, I'm very tired as well. It's very late, but just wanted to make this video quickly about the semifinals and what happened there. There were some two very good games. I can tell you. It was both games were very entertaining in many different ways, but one was a more of a actual blowout than the other, even though both were clean sheets for the winning teams. First off, Argentina, Croatia won. I already posted a little bit, so I'm gonna go over quickly. But Argentina once again showing how strong they are in this World Cup and how good they've been ever since that loss in the first game in the group stage. They have just been stepping it up even more and more, and once again there was a Messi masterclass pretty much, and they're looking very solid and very ready for the final, and it's gonna be very interesting to see if they can keep that momentum going, and they deservedly go through. They're class Croatia pretty much, but Croatia should not be, or any Croatian should not be feeling ashamed or because losing to that type of Argentina, losing to the damn Messi, like how good he is. There's no shame in that, and he just he's the best ever, and it's crazy what he can do even at this age of 35. It's absolutely nuts. So yeah, it's really just interesting and really awesome to see how this has been and how much he has lifted Argentina and how he's led him to another final once again. Is really crazy, and Croatia will be playing for the third place this time around, and that takes place on Saturday game, and that will be against. Well, sadly for this nation, there was a big surprise in this tournament, Morocco, who unfortunately lost. Against the France in the semifinal. Many people were hoping that they're gonna make it all the way. The underdog, the big underdog in the tournament. Really, there was very much a great story for them. But they should not be ashamed of themselves. They should not feel ashamed. They should not feel sad. They should not like feel any bad because they went out. Uh, as far as on the contrary, they should be very much proud of themselves for getting this far and getting to a place where nobody really expected them to get before the tournament started. So they should have nothing but pride for themselves. Because I think the rest of the world really does as well. They have shown great quality in this tournament, and they should be proud of what they have achieved. They can still go for a medal, as I said, versus Croatia in that match for the third place. Even just that is just absolutely insane and incredible. You know, reaching a semifinal, it's not in a World Cup, and not something anybody can do. Like anyone can do. Like it takes a lot, and they have definitely shown great quality, and they won a lot of people's hearts pretty much, really, all over the world. And when you get so many people to back you, it's just shows really how good quality you actually do have and what you've really done. So very much say congratulations to France for the win, for reaching the final, but also congratulations to Morocco for a great tournament. Even though they didn't reach the final, really, really well done. And even in this game, they put France to the test as well. Even though they didn't score, they had some good chances and they had some good ways to try to test France as well. And they kept them up for most of the way. And it was in the end, it was not a big blowout by France. They scored in the opening minutes, and then later by the end. So they did still give him a tough fight, and that they should be proud of that. Overall, it was a very, very solid performance, and they gave it their best. Um, France, on the other hand, also they did have a good performance, of course. I remember who the goals were now, but they did score some decent enough goals as well, but they looked a little bit shaky at times too. They were not looking super in some spaces, but they, of course, as nobody, as most people expected, they do get the win. They have a very, very solid squad and very good players. So, of course, they do get there in the end. But most of the game, it was just 1-0, and it looked like they were nervous because Morocco definitely did test them, and anything could have happened. But by the 79th minute, they got their second goal, and that was pretty much that. And then they were pretty much safe sailing after that until the end. So for the last 10 minutes, so it was, but it took him until then to score another goal. So you can see that Morocco at least did something, and they held them off, and they tried to do some good stuff. Morocco had chances of their own. It wasn't an all nice flying match, as maybe the scoreline would suggest. But it was entertaining. It was an entertaining match, and it was also entertaining overall to see both of these semifinals so good. All these nations and the whole World Cup so far, it's been the knockout stages at least have been really entertaining in some of the games that have been shown. Yes, there's been some up and down controversies, blah blah blah, but refereeing and other things like that. But you know, uh, besides that, it's been some good football. Overall, it's been some good football. All the nations have been performing decently well. Some a little bit less in some cases, but that other opponents were doing well, and they're doing so good. Cause yeah, there's been some disappointing performances like from Spain and Portugal, and also somewhat, if some maybe Croatians would say Croatia as well, going into Argentina with the scoreline of 3-0, but and others like that. But it's still in the end, and if you say overall as well, with Belgium and Germany, all that. But overall, still it's been a very interesting World Cup, and yeah, now it's just 2 games left: the third place and the final. So we can see which are exactly with what our top 4 will be in the after this tournament. So yeah, overall very much well done by all nations. For even performing the way they're doing, all the players performing the way they're doing. Because it's not easy with the game game schedule being so tight, so annoying. Just before this World Cup as well, with club football, and then later we're going to go back into it as well. So props to everyone involved for it being good. There have not been any like super major injuries, as I can see. I remember during this World Cup, so that's good. But yeah, it's really is just interesting to see how this thing, as it happened for the first time like this during the winter, having a World Cup during the winter like this has been both fun in some ways, but also mostly it's just been kind of a mixed bag at some other instances as well. It's not all glorious, of course, but yeah, but that's just how it is. And overall, we have gone entertaining tournament. So yeah, but that's gonna do it for this video. So far, there's only 2 games left. I'll be covering all that as well this weekend. But yeah, I'll thank you guys for watching it. I've been watching all the videos so far of this tournament as well. And if you did enjoy this, leave a like down below, and also subscribe if you've not done that already, and ring the notification bell to get notified next time I upload videos, which will be this weekend, these 2 final games. And yeah, and then also then right after that we'll go back into the into club football the week after, and until here, and then into the new and here then, of course, with the January transfer window and all the things that happen in January with club football returning and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll be covering all that. So keep an eye out for all that good stuff. And yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.